Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, welcome to another live stream. Hello, Alp27. Hello, Jared. Bearish open ? Certainly setting up for one on the 15-minute. Yeah. Alex, hello from Greece. Hello, Alex. How are you? I'm very well, thank you, Alex. How are you? It's Friday. It's not too cold outside. Can't really complain. Yeah, had a good week, thank you. How's the trading going, Alex? How's everything going? Is it still warm in Greece? I mean, I was there not too long ago. If you remember. Hello, Sammy. How's it going, man? How's everything? Let me know. Yeah, feeling good today, guys. Hope everyone else is doing all right. Yeah, just let me know how everyone's trading's been going, how your week's been going in general. I would be very interested to hear. Massively undersold on 1 hour, brother. Let me see. Oh yeah. Okay, so this hourly candle at open will probably be the deciding factor if it can break back through the 200 on the hourly. So it's setting up for a nice move at some point today. However, this open isn't looking too kind of too strong. We did get a very close movement near the 200 and a rejection off of it. So this could be one of those kind of funky situations where it stays like pretty high on the overbought on the 15-minute, regardless of the structure. Brutus, when is your strat video going to release? Today. I promise it's today. I know we had a bit of confusion. It was supposed to be on Monday or Tuesday, but Christy dropped her indices strategy, so I didn't want to overlap with that. Yeah, so that is definitely coming today. I have it scheduled, it's uploaded, everything's like ready to go. So it is out today. Vacation is over. Yep, it is indeed, Gustavo. Yeah, I remember you were at Kos. Yeah, weather is always magnificent here in Greece. That's good to hear, Alex. I hope everything is well, man. I would be very happy to come out there again, just because yeah, it's not so, it's like the weather isn't always so nice in England. Amazing, finally. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry about the delay. It is partly down to me, but also a bit of miscommunication on our side. Looks like we're getting a bit of a, that was a bit of a strange quick drop just there. Anyway, in terms of, let's do some analysis together, shall we? All right, so we got this. Do you got any back test data? I don't have any back tests. Have any back testing done for it? If that's something that people want, then I can arrange for something like that. But yeah, I don't have any official back testing data. Greetings from Switzerland. Hello, David. Greetings from the UK. Hope everything is well. I'd like to come to Switzerland soon, actually. That's like visit Geneva, do some shopping in Geneva. That would be very nice. I hope my trading will become as good as Greece's good weather. Yeah, that is definitely a good thing to aim for. So pretty quiet charts today. London, we had that bearish open on London session. Then you got lunchtime, picked up again. 1:30 is when the banks start trading in the US, so they actually kind of sent it back down. But let's just see our different levels here. Oh yeah, so okay, so now we've got about 87 people in here. Also, I will ask if I've already asked this question, but I didn't do like a proper announcement. So for the members on our Discord, would you be interested in kind of maybe once or twice per week, just a live on our Discord server for the members? But it's like, so I would just teach pure technical analysis and like price action. So it'd be like on a naked chart, no indicators, and just teach the basics. How does that sound to people? people who are members here, would you be interested in kind of watching that, like once a week? So rather than, these kind of like bullshit courses that cost like $1,000, I would try and do it like for free, essentially. We're open now, actually. Yeah, let me know how that sounds. That's something that I would like to do on the Discord. Just naked chart, technical analysis, teaching, all the different beginner theories, intermediate theories, advanced levels. So it sounds like people are okay. Cool. Looks like people would like that. So yeah, it would just be naked chart stuff, because a lot of the people, like the problem is with like the indicators is that people kind of think it's just like it's like a lottery ticket. You just use them, and you will be trading, I guess, like a professional. But what you need to know is you actually need to know the basics first before you apply indicators onto it. So that's why, I've kind of realized a lot of people seem to struggle with like the basics rather than using the indicators. So that, if it's something that I could help teach, then, I think that would be like a good thing that I could do. And to be perfectly honest, I was on Instagram yesterday, and I got this advert for like this Forex course, and I was just kind of interested, because obviously we have our own company here. So I just looked at it, and it was like, yeah, you get full membership, full all these courses and stuff, and only for the price of £997. I was like, what? Like, how can you, I mean, how can you sell a course for £1,000 when it's something that, if you just look for properly on YouTube, you can learn it all for free. And it, I really kind of hate that. I really, really hate these like £997 course type things, because they think they're being like really smart and really generous. So yeah, I saw that and I was thinking, that's just, I just hate that so much. So it would be something that I would like to do for free on the Discord, and probably make a YouTube series out of it as well. But yeah, sorry about that little rant. I just got a bit angry yesterday at the stupid courses that I see online. It really, 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 really makes me angry. Just because it's just pure like daylight robbery. And it's something that you don't have to pay thousands of pounds for. For a lot of people, that's a lot of money, just to drop on a course. Anyway, so sounds like people want that, so that is lovely. I'll definitely do that. Could you share how you do find conferences from different time frames? Well, I mean, it's literally the same as the same, like, so the strategy holds true for all time frames. If we switch to hourly, so we got these. Let's see if we can find a nice sell. This one's all right. Obviously, we're below 200, red star. We are in the middle of a downwards cross on the RSI. So it's, not ideal, but you could take this one. This is all quite choppy here. There's a nice sell, actually. This is a nice sell right here. But yeah, like the confidences work on all time frames. So I mean, it really depends on what you're trading. So in terms of right now, I know quite a few of us were talking about a bearish open. And there you go. We did correctly say it. So Jared and Alt 27, if you're still listening, congratulations, I guess. Yeah. So there is the bearish opening we're looking at. However, this is what's going to catch people out here, is this RSI on the hourly, most likely. So if it comes back to this trend line, and then swings back up, and you've got the full range of the RSI here, for the bullish move for the buyers to step in. So it'd be interesting to watch. Or another way you could see it is it's retested off the 200 on the hourly, and it's just falling back down now, and upward swing on the RSI. It won't be enough to then push it back through. But this seems to this seems to, every time I do a stream, we seem to work it out together, and could be making a lot of money if I had actually just put a sell on. So, because this happened like the other day as well. I think like we had a bullish open, and that was literally what we were talking about in the analysis. I hit the open, I'm already out profit and move. Lovely, Jared. Happy for you, man. Truly. It's very good to hear. Sorry, I'm just going to get through these questions. Could you maybe show us levels of support? I'm just microscaling. Yeah, levels of support. I mean, right now, we're actually pretty much retesting this trend line. You've got, yeah, it's this level here. This is the level here that we're currently at. So this is something, you know, something that I can kind of, as I've spent so much time looking at charts, I can just kind of spot these things. But I know for a lot of people starting out, it doesn't, it just doesn't really make sense in the same way. And all you need is someone to actually kind of explain it for you, and it will start to make sense. But for example, okay, I'm not saying I'm some kind of genius, but like the way I just kind of picked up out on that level, right? So you can see this whole level here. I just, I could kind of instantly, like figure out the invisible line of support that the price is currently hitting. So just kind of small things like that is what I, is like what I want to start off teaching. So I'll do like a full beginners course, full intermediate course, and full advanced course, and it won't cost anything, because I really hate I really hate these thousands of dollar courses. So that's I would be happy to do that, and if people are actually learning from it, that's enough for me. I don't need money from you guys, because the support you show us is already worth more than any kind of money. So it's kind of my way of giving back. How are you doing? I'm good, Klaus. How are you? Thank you. But you always tell us time again. Do not open a trade for the first 15 minutes of open counter. Yeah, Shane, sorry, you are right. You are correct. All I'm saying is it's just we do make the correct analysis pretty much the majority of the time. So it's kind of funny seeing it actually go to plan. And if we had placed a trade, it would have worked. But you are correct, Shane. Please don't misconstrue my words. Sorry, let me get through these questions. Yep, Klaus, I'm very good. Thank you. How are you? Will Tattooing. Hey, is it possible to purchase pip punt indicators via PayPal or another method? So we don't do PayPal, but we can do crypto. We have crypto wallets. So if you message me on Discord, I can send you the crypto wallet address. That would be great. We need some structure. Right now, I'm all over the place. Yep, that sounds good to me. 1K isn't much. I've seen more colorful numbers. And then I had a question: who have that money at the beginning to pay that money? Yeah, I know it's complete nonsense. These so it's like 996 because they're trying to make it seem like it's not $1,000, but it actually is. And it's like $1,000 for a 5-day course. I mean, it's just it really, really, really. I mean, I'm sure I've been talking about this the whole time now, but and I'm sorry, I'm not really doing too much. I mean, we have our levels, we have the trend line that it's retesting against. Nothing too major to talk about just yet, anyway. But yeah, so sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, like they make it 996. Like people are stupid and they're going to think, oh my gosh, it's so much cheaper than everything else. It's just, I just hate it. But anyway, you guys are just amazing. Thank you. Can't wait for your swing trading tutorial. What are the settings for the indicators? I am releasing a full video today, I promise, where you'll see all settings. I run through everything, so you'll see that. Which indicator is the star? TDS indicator. That is included. Oh, sorry. That is included in our store. It's included in the membership. Yeah, so that's where the TDS is included. Indicator with the star, TDS. So Wyckoff and market structure, yeah, that is something that I could teach. That would probably be like the Wyckoff stuff would probably be a bit more intermediate to advanced. Yeah, but that is something that I would do as well. Isn't there RSI divergence and how to believe in those? I mean, I'm not too good um with like divergences and stuff, so you might have to ask like Hawks about that. Yeah, so I'm not too good with divergences. Do you only trade NAS 100 indicators? NAS 100 and DE30 is what I trade. I should place a buy now, but I'm not going to do it and regret it later. I mean, it's up to you. I'd love to learn from you. Thank you. The answer for that question would be, of course. Hey, Brutus, why did you put the same LMI indicators on the chart below? Sorry, I'm still new here. No problem. So the two LMIs are actually different. One has delta period 10. One has delta period 40. 40 is for stronger, like for stronger trend options. And the one with 10 is more aggressive and will get you in kind of like a faster entry. So if you can see right now on this bullish move, the one with the delta period of 10 actually went green much earlier than the one with 40. So the 10 is kind of for your sniper entries, and the 40 is just for overall trend confirmation. Sorry guys, I know I'm a bit behind on questions. Greetings from Austria. Hello, Christoph. I have a lot of family that live in Austria. We go to Salzburg a lot, so it's very cool to see that. Why is Nasdaq dropping so hard right now? I don't know. It's a Friday. It's just how the market goes sometimes. I mean, this is kind of healthy for like for it to resume an upwards trend. This price action is healthy because you're just following this this trend line from the low made here, and all it's doing is it's just retesting it and picking up more liquidity. So it's actually somewhat of a healthy structure right now. That is if it does bounce up. But yeah. When can we see your head, Brutus? I mean, I assume you mean my face. I mean, I don't know. As soon as I get a webcam, I guess. As soon as I feel confident enough. But I mean, yeah, that could be something. I think, especially if I'm going to do like this like stuff on YouTube, in terms of like these free courses, I should probably put a face cam in it. Because I think people prefer to watch like a face talking rather than me just talking at a chart. I know that's what RT does, and people love him, so I should probably do that as well. Can you analyze US30? I will in a bit. Hi everyone from South Africa. Hello from the UK. Could you share how you do find confidence from different timeframes? As I said, it's literally the same. Same strategy applies to all timeframes. You're just looking for the same variables to match up. RSI, 200 moving average, TDS, LMIs. That's, it's the same thing. Third world country citizens don't have that much money anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's just it's a mockery for sure. Like, why, the whole point of trading is to hopefully to set you free. Like to set you free with your finances and to make it so you don't have to worry about money as much, or you don't have to work a normal job. So then, like, to teach that skill, why would you then charge too much money that people who want to be set free can't be set free, if that makes any sense, right? Like, so the people who kind of want financial freedom are often people who aren't earning as much money, and then in order for them to learn how to set themselves free, they then have to spend like insane amount of money. It's completely backwards. It doesn't make any sense. We should all be financially free. That would be the best way to live, and then you just live carefree and just live life to the fullest. So I really hate how much that kind of stuff costs. And that's like a lot of the reason why I work with Perfect Entry, because like I was there in the meeting when we agreed upon the price, and I wasn't gonna kind of put effort into something that was charging hundreds and hundreds or thousands or whatever. So I like to think that we are, affordable for people from most walks of life. In terms of the value you get as well, I think it's a very fair price for the value. Of course, the fundamentals would be awesome. Most people don't know where to start or how to structure everything. Yeah, so that's exactly what I would do. Kind of a full just on the chart here, this could be this nice bounce that we're seeing on the hourly as well. If it leaves a fairly large wick, RSI crossing upwards, and obviously it's hit the trend line. So this could be a nice bounce that we're looking for. Sorry guys, I'm really behind on. Greetings from Croatia. Dobar dan, kako si? I speak Serbo-Croat, believe it or not. My mother is Bosnian, so hello from Anyway, if you heard what I said, then you can reply and yeah. But why do you not trade crypto? I don't like the spreads on forex brokers, to be honest. Yeah, and I'm just not really interested. Is there a lifetime option for pip hunter indicators? No, not at the moment. Do you use institutional candles? I don't really understand what you mean by institutional candles. If you're talking about order blocks, like supply and demand zones, then yes, and that is something that I will be teaching as well. I mean, I know what you mean by an institutional candle, but yeah, like there's more kind of in-depth ways to explain it other than that. Are you going to place short position when the stochastic RSI becomes overbought? Not necessarily. It would depend on a lot of different variables. Place buy the resistance. Let's see what's going to happen. I hope you mean support. I hope you mean down here, because that would be resistance and that would be your support. So I hope you mean support. Usual 30 is up, Nas is down. Yeah, some money flowing out the tech market. I mean, not even much money flowing into the industrial average index, the US 30. I mean, it looks like a pretty flat day, to be honest. And obviously, we had quite a bearish open, but since then, we've hit some support. Is this that same? Okay, so this is that major level of support that we're at again. This is pretty much bang on the same one. So it'll be interesting to see how price responds around this level. Sorry, I only got on this video now. We'll be able to watch it in 9. No worries. Nice to hear. I live 15 kilometers north of Salzburg City. Nice. Hi from Venezuela. Hello. How many confirmations do you wait for until you take a trade? All of them. I wait for all of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably. Thank you, Bruce, for your answer on my previous question. Which indices do you prefer to trade the most using this indicators? I mean, the one which has the highest win rate in your personal opinion. DE30 and NAS 100. This would have been a nice sell on DE30. Below 200, downwards crossing RSI, LMIs go red. I mean, the star is slightly late, actually, to be fair. But again, this could be something that you could have just jumped on quickly and then probably close around this support. But yeah, NAS 100, DE30. Do you use the currency indices meter on the right side bar of your screen? Do you mean the price, Junior? I'm not too sure what you mean. I mean, so this is my watch list. On the right side bar of your screen. Do you just mean the price? I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure what that question is. Are you trading with this indicator or naked chart? With the indicators as well as normal technical analysis. It's it's a fair price. It's not cheap, but it's priced cheaply. Yeah, I feel, yeah, I mean, for the value, you know, so all the members of our team, like this isn't even, our kind of main source of income, right? This we could just be trading for ourselves. So, you know, I think it's priced fairly for that kind of support from us, as well as, the indicators itself. Uh, Also, because you have to like pay for the time of the people spent, working on the indicators, uh, the costs of like websites and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm very happy with the price. Does high time frame give a better data for pip hunter indicators? I mean, which higher time frames? If you're talking about hourly, you can use it to to swing trade really really nicely. For example, you got sell stars up here. This is the hourly. Keep in mind, you got buy stars all the way down here. So you could have just gone for some pretty crazy swing trades along the way. So it depends on your style of trading, really. Best price and best team there is if you trade, get in there. Thank you very much, Jared. Yeah, really appreciate the support. Do you mark your support and resistance on higher time frames, or how do you do it? I mean, I usually just mark them on the time frame I'm trading. I know, like a lot of you can do it on higher time frames. It's just like the kind of like the main reason why people say higher time frames is so it's like fewer candles, so you get a better view of the overall market structure. Um, and yeah, it's just fewer candles, so it kind of just makes life easier. And it's like easier to spot the overall kind of trends and major support levels, major resistance levels, things like that. But I usually just do it on the time frame I'm trading, which is majority of the time the 15-minute. And I kind of just know how to spot them. You're just looking for levels where the price has kind of consolidated, or has liked to um, to congregate around. So like here, for example, it is the 200 as well, but you've got like the candles coming up to this point multiple times. Again, it's tried to reach this point before falling off. And again, like you can go back and you can see it uses support here to bounce off of. Again there. So yeah, just these like significant levels where the price kind of like behaves, well, I would say strangely, but I guess you could say normally, actually. Um, not working for DAX. I'm in D30. Nice, Pamela. I hope. How's that going? Yeah, if you're in D30 for a sell, just be really careful of this level here. Sorry, that was a bit of a rough drawing. Yeah, just watch this level right here. You can see where it's bounced off of it. Well, you got 1, 2, 3, potentially 4. So yeah, just be mindful. But you've got a nice swing on the RSI as well from here, so it could definitely just keep going through. But yeah, please just keep that in mind. What risk to reward is best to use on indices? I'm currently doing FX, trying to scalp 1-2, aiming for 10 pips profit. So risk, it's always, I know people say like 1%, 2%. So yeah, between the absolute maximum, I'd go 5% risk, absolute maximum. But in terms of, okay, so I know I'm gonna go against what a lot of people say right now, but in terms of like a set kind of a set like ratio, I don't really believe in that. I've said this a lot of times, but I don't trust the market enough to to work out in the way that I will always do a 1 to 2 trade, and it's always going to work out. Like so you place your trade with your risk management, and you just take what the market gives you. You can't trust the market. It doesn't care about risk to reward ratios. It doesn't care about feelings, or it doesn't care about anything. So, you know, in terms of a risk to reward, just keep your risk low, and take the reward as it comes. That's the best advice I can give you. If you kind of, if you stick to trying to hit certain amounts or certain levels every time, you're just going to lose more often than not. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Okay, I mean, like for example, you know, if I put a buy on here and then I put my take profit at this previous high, I would have been perfectly fine this whole way up. But then it doesn't hit my take profit, and then it comes back and hits my stop loss. Just like, it's a very rough example, but that's kind of what I'm saying. So like if I limit myself to a 1-to-2 ratio here, and I miss out on the take profit because I put it at this previous high up there, you know, it's just going to screw me over. So I prefer to just watch it as I go, move my stop loss up as I go. And then, you know, you see a clear rejection, use like market structure, you see a rejection off this resistance and you just close. Simple as that, really. Strats like Christie's, yep, 5-minute scalping, use 2 times team ribbon. They work on all I know was it swings on 4-hour and daily. Yep. When star appear, can I get a signal on my phone from TradingView? Yes, you can. You can get alerts. Junior says, if you scroll down on your wish list, you will see currency indice meter. Honestly, mate, I'm not even sure if I scroll down on my wish list. Yeah, sorry, Junior. I mean, if I haven't heard of it, then it's probably not accurate. I mean, it's, you know, I'm sure like if like I'm sure there are YouTube videos out there on how to use it. I've never heard of it. So yeah, I don't know. What broker are you using? IC Markets. IC Markets. This is my broker. IC Markets. Any opinions on the Indian market bull run? Unfortunately, I don't know about the Indian market bull run, but I'm happy for the Indian market that it is going on a bull run. That is good news. So, yeah. But honestly, I don't know. Alex says all the money we give for perfect entry indicators is very, very cheap in front of the knowledge it will give us. Yep, we try to give as much value as we possibly can. Jasmine Hallam says hi from the UK. Hello, Jasmine Hallam from the UK. Yes, approaching support and drop to a lower time frame. I get a lot of opportunities with DAX in New York. Good to hear. Rob, the market is a relentless beast. It has no feelings. That is true. How much of your capital do you usually risk per trade? Is 1% okay? Yeah, 1% is fine. Like I said, I mean you can go as high as you know, I'd say absolute like 5%, but yeah, between 2 and 5% probably. Because I mean I know people say 1%, but a lot of people don't have enough money to only risk 1%. You know, if you've only got a $500 account, you can't only like risk $5. It just wouldn't work really. I mean it can, but it's just it can be very, very slow. So sometimes, you know, if you risk 2 or 3%, it can work out better. Do you stack trades? Not often. I just take that ideal entry and just let it run. Brutus, I think you have streaming delay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got it on like a minute delay or something. I'm not sure why. Maybe I should change that. But I mean, I am getting a lot of questions as well, so I have to talk through them. But yeah. Hi from India. Hello, Yash. Hello from the UK. Do you get free level 2 with your broker? Not that I know of. Yeah, not that I know of. What about gold? We can look at gold. So I think, I mean, so someone asked for us to look at US 30. Looks like both indices are at some major support right now. So we got this level here. The price has been bouncing off of a few times. You have got the downwards cross in RSI, rejection off the 200 moving average, sell star, LMI is red. So, I mean, it's looking nice, but again, you've got a pretty major level of support right here. So this, again, this is why it's very important that you guys understand, you know, if I just turn all this stuff off, look, it's very important that you understand what you're actually seeing here before you look at uh sorry, it's very important that you understand what like you're looking at in front of you before you use the indicators. It's very, very important, because even though everything's lining up for a sell here, you have to think of market structure. And then pretty much as I speak, it looks like we're getting a bit of buying power. Hey Brutus, do you ever pay attention to what specific type of candle close? Yes, that is very, 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 very important. I mean, here, this is a great example right here. This small candle right here speaks volumes, right? At some point, sellers have tried to push this down. Okay, so at some point, this candle was completely red all the way down to here. However, at candle close, we're left with a very small body at the top of the candle. So this is a rejection wick, right? So the buyers have then stepped in and essentially bought up this whole candle. So off this candle alone, arguably you could place a buy, right? Because this is showing that the buyers have stepped in at this level, at this point right here on this candle. And if I saw this, and I wasn't trying to follow like the exact strategy that I teach, then I would just place a buy off of this one, just a small one, because obviously it's not 100% safe. But this right here is a beautiful example of why candle closure is very important. Candle structure. Got a small body at the top, which means the buyers have stepped in here. So yeah, that's a good example of candle structure. You've got an engulfing bearish candle here, which also speaks volumes, a hint at what's to come. But yeah, candle structure is very important. If Jared is still here, he knows what I'm talking about. We spoke about this together, Jared, and I know it's something that you didn't even really know about before, but it makes a huge difference. Hey Brutus, do you ever pay attention to what specific type of... Oh, sorry, I just read that. How to suit our lot size with the equity we have to trade indices. I can see the pip value on indices is pretty high. Yeah, just use a lot size calculator to find out how, like the lot size you should be using for your account size. What are you waiting for on Nas, Brutus? I mean, if you're talking about for me to personally place anything, I can't really do both of these things at the same time. I mean, I can. I'm fine with just answering questions for now. In terms of like the live trading, that will probably come in that series I was talking about, rather than these live streams. I prefer to just sit back, answer questions, do the analysis, not have to worry about actually placing anything. How many trades on average do you make a day/week, please? On average, maybe 3 per week. What do you normally trade? NAS 100 and DE30. The currency indices meter is on the lower section of your wish list when you scroll down. Can someone help me out here, because I can't tell if I'm being extremely stupid, but I really can't find this. Yeah, I really can't find this currency's indices meter. Yeah, if it's on the... Sorry guys, I don't know why I'm being so stupid. Currency/indices meter is on the lower section of your wish list when you scroll down. So I assume you're talking about my watch list. I'm scrolling down as far as I can, and I'm not seeing a currency / indices meter. You talking about this thing? This is just to change currencies. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm extremely sorry. What leverage do you trade with? 1 to 500. So I don't have to keep as much capital in my account. I like 1 to 500. Would you take that trade on US30 if you weren't streaming? Yeah, but not. I wouldn't be holding it. This would be a scalp. This would definitely be a scalp just because of this level that we're on. I mean, it's a valid entry, but it's one of those ones that you probably need to be watching. How did you learn to trade? So the guy that coded the indicators, also known as the Wizard, I go to university with him, and he had already been trading for a long time before I met him, because he's like I think he's 4 years older than I am. So I met him, and he kind of like personally guided me before we were doing all this educational stuff. So I just had, his kind of full like time and support, and that's basically how I learned. And then obviously, doing YouTube and other forums and stuff, just kind of completely threw myself into it because, yeah, I mean, to make like who doesn't want to make money online from home, right? So I just completely threw myself at it. Gold go up again or no? Well, I mean it looks very possible. RSI is low. Got quite a few bounces off of this. Must be a pretty major support right here. Oh yeah, this was that gold buy I took once upon a time, 23rd of August. That was amazing. Sorry, it was a bit earlier than that on the star. Yeah, that was crazy. Anyway, yeah, I mean, gold probably looks like it's going to go up again. If you just want my my kind of quick opinion here, people were probably so people were loading up buys at this level. Then you've got the push again. So yeah, it'll be interesting to keep an eye on that. Do you have a strategy or method to pinpoint snipe entries? Yeah, I'm releasing a strategy video today. Brutus, it's in the bottom right pane. Oh, I see. Is it the thing that's usually here? Yeah, that's what you guys are saying. Okay. Yeah, mate, honestly, I've never used that as an entry, so I'm not sure. Is 1 to 500 leverage allowed in EU or UK? I think with unregulated brokers it is. With regulated brokers, I don't think it is. So yeah, like yeah, you would need an unregulated broker. If it's a passion, it's a passion. Yes. Do you? So your strategy may work with gold as well. Yes, it does. It does work with gold as well. Let's see if we can find a good example. I mean, this it's all right. This one here, these stars here, would have been all right. Not exactly a very long trade, but again, red sell star below the 200. You've got what looks like a downwards cross in the RSI as it started to happen. LMI is red. I mean, you would have been fine, but it wouldn't have been a very kind of long trade. Oh wow, this one is beautiful. This one is this one is amazing right here. This sell star. Yeah, I mean it is a bit low on the RSI, but I mean that would have been 5-figure profits, maybe even 6 figures, if someone had taken that with a proper lot size. I mean that's huge on gold. But yeah, there you go. There's a sell star. There's the strategy working right there. Yeah, so it does work on gold. I think they mean, do you use the Fibonacci tool? Not really. Don't really use the Fibonacci as much. It's something that I kind of used to use, but yeah, I just prefer marking up support and resistance myself. And I can kind of identify the levels myself. Take a look at D30, might pushed up again. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's pushing up at the moment. If anyone's still in that sell, I hope it's going well. Favorite market to trade now is 100. So IC is unregulated. How do you guarantee your cash withdrawal? I mean, I think so. It's based in like the Seychelles or something. Like they have a couple different offices in like Cyprus, Seychelles. So these kind of like tax havens and stuff. So it is it is like a proper forex broker. It's just in the UK. In certain countries, like it doesn't follow the regulations. Yeah. Out 27. See you later, man. Thanks for joining. Thank you very much. New strategy video. Really excited. You said there'll be. Yeah. I think I made the best decision joining Perfect Entry community. Thank you very much, Kristen. We're happy to have you. Will says, I really want to become a profitable trader one day. I love to study everything about it, and it's one of the most free ways to make money. Yep, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's definitely a good thing to know. Yeah, Junior, it's not coming up for me, mate. It would usually be here. So yeah, I don't know. Apparently sometimes it does that. I don't know. But I've never used it. Do you find 5 time frame too messy? Wife? Yeah, I often find I mean, you can use it on the 5 minutes. A lot of people are very successful on 5 minutes. I just prefer 15-minute because it's kind of a good balance between like scalping, and like swing trading. You kind of can see enough of the structure to actually find yourself in some swing trades if you're watching it correctly. But the 5 minute is pretty much always used for like scalping. So I think 15-minute is the perfect balance between finding scalps and swing trading. Hi Brutus, what were your entry requirements on that gold trade? Have you had any trouble with your broker? Never. They are arguably the best broker out there. So the 20 oh no gold trade 21st of August. So we have buy star, we have upwards cross on the stochastic RSI, we have 2 green LMIs, right? So buy star, upwards cross on the stochastic RSI from the oversold position. So if it's outside this blue zone at the bottom, then it's oversold, right? So we have this upwards cross and both my LMIs go green. Yeah. So those are my entry requirements. Above the 200 moving average, blue star, upwards cross RSI, 2 green LMIs. That's it. Yeah, those are my entry requirements for that. Have you had any do you have an opinion on funded trading accounts? For people with not much capital, they can be very good, gives you more freedom. However, they can be quite restrictive on your style of trading, in terms of like drawdown and certain drawdown, certain things like that. So it can be quite restrictive, which can actually kind of harm your trading style. But I think for people with not as much capital, it's definitely the way to go. It shows on Windows PC. Honestly, I'm not sure, Junior. Hi Brutus, RSI stock settings default. Yes. Is trading profit taxable by government? It's taxed differently. So like spread betting is actually isn't taxable income. I think Forex profits are taxed differently if you're in full-time employment as well. like as well as making money from tax. I mean, I'm not sure. I have an accountant for these kind of things, so yeah, that's but I mean, it is taxable, just not as much as like normal income. Trading is not free. You pay your tuition by losing, and after years, as you graduate from the market, you can then make money from your degree. That's a good way for a good way to explain it. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and for the perfect entry group. It's so useful. Thank you, Will. Appreciate it. Any recommendations for a broker? I'm using IC Markets. IC Markets is my recommendation. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end it there. I will have the video out shortly. Oh, sorry, I got one more thing. I'm new, so I just have to buy Pip Hunter and follow when to sell and buy when the star pop up. Seems okay. I can't I can't tell if you're joking or not, but no, it's not that simple. Sorry if you are being serious, but yeah, it's not that simple. There's a lot of other things you need to know. But yeah, guys, I'm going to end it there. Have a good Friday, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. This was quite a long one. Have a very good weekend. Have a good Friday. I'll see you on Monday. Anything you need, send me a message. Pretty much always here at the top. That's me right there. Send me a message on the Perfect Entry Discord if you need anything. Otherwise, yeah, have a very good weekend and take care.